This is the second and last stage of this dish. Before arriving in front of you, I had toasted a handful of cashew nuts in a dry frying pan, got those ready. We have made this sauce, we have got some broccoli. I've also just made a quick salad. We've done this earlier in the course, just a quick salad. Anything raw will do. And then your 1 minute salad dressing. Again, the links are there for how to do those things. Cook some pasta as well. So we're going to now put this sauce in here. Now ordinarily you will, I'm sure, use a saucepan. I'm not, because I want the overhead camera to see this fully. So no, I'm not in a saucepan. You will be, I think, you should be. We're going to put this pasta in here and wait for this to thicken, and then that's all going to do its business. We're going to go straight into this bowl, top it with some basil leaves. So find your basil and get to the top of the stalks and get some little leaves, because they're prettier than big ones. We all like little things. We like little puppies, don't we? And we like little kittens and little rabbits. Everything little is quite cute. So go with little leaves. And leave your big leaves for the big job in the pan. Yeah, so I'm tearing a couple as well. But those little leaves are sat there ready to top this dish. Let's just see. Got my lemon ready as well. You can see this bubbling now. So this is all nice and ready. He's thickening up. This is the corn flour thickening. I've got to be more careful, obviously, because my pan's shallower than normal. A lot of people have said to me, oh, I can't be vegan because I like cheese. Okay, all right then. Whatever I think about those sorts of statements doesn't really matter. But then I think it's useful if people are cheese lovers to give them an idea of what an alternative could taste like, something that's actually really quite healthy and light. Before I became a vegan person, if I ate cheese, I loved cheese, and then it would go in my stomach, particularly if it was like a fondue, melted cheese, and then about half an hour later I would actually just feel really heavy and bloated and sometimes have a tummy ache. You know, this dish here is ideal for athletes, cyclists. I know a fair few cyclists. Most people I know enjoy outdoor exercise, running, whatever, and this is perfect for them because it's full of carbohydrates. It's nice and light, and within half an hour you're full up with energy ready to go. Excuse me. So here we are. Just going to turn this up a bit. What I have ready to go, just in case, is some more corn flour and some water, some more oat milk. So if this goes a bit crazy, I can water it down. Now, what you might think about doing is making this for yourself and eating some of it and then leaving the rest in the fridge, and that's really lovely. You know, take it to work, heat it up in the microwave, and people will soon be saying, oh, what's that? Putting the cheese sandwiches down and having a good look at this. So if you do that, add a bit more salt. See, it's thickening now. Add a bit more salt, but also just add some more liquid because the pasta will soak the liquid up. So here, this is looking great now. So I'm going to turn this heat right down and get the pasta in, like so. Let's swap weapons. Here we go. This pasta was only just cooked between scenes, so that is that. It's heated through. We're done. You know, it's amazing but true.
Can we use any sort of pasta for that, Julia?
I'm so happy you just asked that question because I was forgetting. I thought at the top of the scene, do remember to say pasta twists because they soak the sauce up. broccoli's in here as well, because a head of broccoli has got lots of surface area, and it loves carrying things, does broccoli, and cauliflower obviously. Green beans wouldn't work in here at all. It would just water everything down and doesn't carry anything. So think about your sauce. Linguine, you know, a noodle would be kind of shape, pasta would be all right. But personally, these, or shells, like boats, little shells would be lovely. But I love my twists. So we're done. You know, this is really very easy, isn't it, to make. Another nut, I think, if you can't be bothered or don't have time or whatever, almonds, ground almonds from the baking section will be a good one for you here. You don't need to be grinding. Almonds will work fine. I like cashews because they're really creamy and a bit different and actually quite luxurious a flavour. That, my good friends, is that. Nobody can say that that is difficult. And we're going to plate it now, so I'm just going to get rid of that weapon and pick a spoon. So when you're plating this for your family, and they will love it, and incidentally, this is a good white sauce for any pasta dish. You know, just start thinking about what's going on the top. You know, this is enough for two, and Chris and I will be having this later, but it will be microwaved later, and it does microwave okay, but I will, before I microwave it, you know, I'll put it in here after this, and then I'll wait, and then I'll put some more oat milk in, squish it around a bit, and then I'll microwave it, and it microwaves very well. So I've left enough here for Chris to eat later. Oh dear. We keep laughing between seasons, like we go in my home kitchen next door and there's just food everywhere. So dress your dish nicely. I think that's one of the main differences between okay food and, you know, food that you'd say that's at a chefier level. So force yourself to do these extra bits that I'm showing you. That bit of the pan there, of the dish is a little bit empty. So this is I've got cucumber, some cabbage. I've always got cabbages in because I give them to my dog, and also some tomato. I think I might go and get a wagon load of tomatoes because I reckon after these problems we've had, they're going to get quite pricey. But I put some red in here because I just think it just sits nicely. Yeah, the summer I would be chopping up maybe radishes. Yeah, just go with the red thing. But I do like cabbages on hand for salads, much more so actually than iceberg or leaves, because they've just got more texture. This is my 1 minute salad dressing. So I'm just putting him over here. You need to put him over there. And then of course a wedge of lemon never goes wrong, does it? So that there, although, you know, to be really honest about it, I'm not very happy with that, and I think it's because it just needs a bit more green. So, you know, don't just settle. Just put a bit more green on it if you think. I think it needs a bit of pepper, and actually, if we're being honest, we need a bit of this on it. So that looks a lot better straight away. So yes.
What was that, Julia? That was just.
That was just yes. Good question. Sorry, extra virgin olive oil. Yeah, just go into autopilot sometimes. People do like to put nutritious yeast on the top of their pasta. I put it in the sauce, so I'm not going to put more on, but that's always an option. I mean, if you had some breadcrumbs, you could put those on the top if you just put them in the oven to crispen up a bit. But that there is the dish, and it's finished, and it is absolutely lovely. Wow, zesty basil sauce on pasta with a side salad.